Hello and welcome. This is the Lagos Transportation Agenda and I'm your host, Austin Ian. As you know, this is the show where we highlight topical issues of the day, we track current events and showcase evolving trends in the dynamic world of transportation, not just in Lagos, but also in Nigeria and beyond.
Great economies are built on good transportation network. This is why Lagos State Government through LAMATA has been working tirelessly to enhance the state's transport infrastructure and implement the Strategic Transport Master Plan (STMP) for Lagos and create a world-class transport network for the metropolis. The STMP would deliver 6 rail lines, 1 monorail, 14 BRT routes, 26 water transport routes, 3 cable car routes, and several road intervention to promote the integration of the transport modes. When all these projects are completed, there will be lower emission, leading to better health for all, lower road crashes, better quality of life, and faster economic growth. With the BRT already running in some corridors, jetties being upgraded, and rail line from Okokomaiko to CMS coming on board soon, life of Lagosians in the face of Lagos is changing every day. A healthier and more prosperous Lagos is in the making, and LAMATA is driving it. LAMATA, keeping Lagos moving.
Traffic congestion, or gridlock if you like, is a problem that has challenged municipal authorities and national governments in all the major mega cities across the world, and Lagos is no exception to this. What is government's response to the issue of traffic in Lagos? Of course, much progress has been made, but much remains to be done. Some time ago, the special advisor to the governor of Lagos State on transportation, Honorable Sola Giwa, was taken to task at a press briefing on the progress that's been made and what more government has in the pipeline to address the issue of congestion or gridlock. This is what he had to say.
And I'll use this, I think with this, I should be able to explain to you, answer all the questions that was raised as regards what we do at the Red Crosses. So basically, I just want to paint a picture to you how LASMA operates vis-a-vis how commuters and road users see LASMA. And I just want you to look at this. Anytime the LASMA personnel is at a particular junction, you are not there with that person. Usually you are in motion. So you are viewing the action of the law enforcement in motion. So you are seeing what he's doing at that particular time, then you are seeing that officer. And your judgment or your takeaway will be what you see within a fleet of a second. Or maximum, you wait there for 3 minutes. But you do not know what this officer has been doing since 6 a.m. And you got there around maybe 9 a.m. or 10. And I'll give you an example. At a particular junction that LASMA is saying I want to arrest, prior to that time, about 10 other vehicles has passed through one way, and because the guy understands that trying to arrest or apprehend the vehicle takes time, cause traffic, we want to let go. But this same man is human, so letting go of the first one, second or third or fourth, and say, okay, at this point, I think I have to make an example of this person. And that is exactly the point when you are passing. And you didn't see him when you left the first 3 or 4. So what we should do is try and empathize with these men that are really working on our part. And for that, axis, let me talk to you today. Tricycles are not allowed on that axis. That is the truth. Tricycles should not be on the expressway as well as bicycle. That's one. Now, generally speaking, we have been training and retraining the personnel of LASMA because a force that is not trained and retrained will not be able to deliver. With soft skills and a lot of practical training that has been undergoing, the leadership and all that. So you will see more, we expect you to see a better LASMA going forward. And we have a new general manager that is young and active, and I'm sure is also very accessible. And like the commissioner has said, by the end of this month, we'll be launching a 24 hours call center that will be a toll-free line that you can call for your problems, suggestions, and all that. So what you're going to see going forward is the dividend of Mr. Governor's interest in LASMA. So the Central Business District is an idea, is a concept of trying to have a downtown for the city of Lagos as a mega city. What that means is that where businesses is going on and the high-end businesses are going on, high-end real estate are, that is where it's called designated as the Central Business District in the state. We have 5 Central Business Districts in Lagos. There's Ikeja, which you know here. There's Lagos Central Business District. There's Apapa Central Business District. There's Surulere Central Business District, and also Lekki as the Central Business District. This is what has been on ground. So what you are actually referring to are the core member of the Central Business District. So what is meant to be done is that area is being controlled by that central, the special advisor CBD. That is, if LASMA wants to work there, they go through CBD. If VIS want to work there, they go through CBD. If any other government or agency, because it's specialized plan. Do you understand? The place is specialist plan. So even Loma that wants to go there, they work with CBD. And that's what you see. So, to your question, traffic management is what you want to go to. That CBD are listening for traffic management. They are empowered to do so. The corps is empowered to arrest you for traffic management, for offenses, for other environmental offenses as well. There's a law that backs the CBD to do that. Somehow, what you're now saying is that you will see CBD, you will see LASMA. So we are working, or you will see CBD, you will see VIS, you see CBD, you will see police. Now, on the issue of the red buses, the red buses refuse to comply with the state transport law. They are just like the motorways now. They are supposed to register with Lamata as an operator. A state will not sit down and allow people to just become operators of their own. If you want to run the transportation business in Lagos, you will come to our agency and register. So what you see them do is that they are just buying buses on their own and applying the roads. And for us, we will not sit down and follow their apps. We need to be able to calculate, to know the number of buses we have, to be able to prepare for them and all that. You get it? And so that is why we started enforcing it and telling them to go and register as an operator with Lamata. So saying they are going on strike, we didn't even know they are going on strike. It has not really affected, yes, our transport system in Lagos, because in the first place we don't even have them in our books. So that is for that. So tell them, all of them, to go to Lamata and register as an operator, so that we can know them, know the drivers, know the conductor, they can pay their tax, and they can also share in part of the subsidy the governor is giving to transporters in Lagos. As regards the Apapa traffic, well, we know for a fact that Lagos is the hub of commercial activities in Nigeria. 90% of import and export out of Nigeria is done in Lagos, and it's via Apapa and Tinkan Island. So there's no way that you will not see that traffic. Like I always tell the commissioner here, I say when I see traffic, I see a safe state. I see a state that is improving. I see commerce. If the governor has not given the enabling environment for people to do their business, they won't come here. What we need to do is manage traffic so that people can move from point 1 to point B in a record and predictable time. So we will continue to do our best. The commissioner is leading the ministry, and by the grace of God, we'll get to where we want to. Thank you very much.
Eku akete ilé ọgbọ́n, eku akete ilé ọgbọ́n, arọmọdé dẹ́kọ̀ máma já o, eku arọmísà lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́, arọmọdé dẹ́kọ̀ máma sá o, eku arọmísà lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́.
If you're just joining, is the Lagos transportation agenda. Of course, you've heard what the special advisor to the governor of Lagos State on transportation, the Honorable Sola Giwa, had to say about the things that Lagos State government is putting in place to ameliorate the problem of congestion or gridlock. On this edition of the show, we took to the streets of Lagos to sample the opinions of what you might call the most important stakeholders in the Lagos transportation ecosystem, talking about road users, pedestrians, and motorists alike, on what more needs to be done to ensure that transportation, traffic remains a catalyst for development rather than impediment. This is what they have to say.
My name is Sanusi Dalayudu. I'm living in Lagos State. At least the problem of traffic in Lagos State was so bad. It was so bad, like serious, because sometimes you will see some workers, they will come from their working place, they can't reach home at time. And they want to go and rest. Tomorrow, they will go back to work. And some people, they cannot able to do that. Because some people, they will reach house because of the problem of traffic. They will reach house like 1 o'clock in the night, 2 o'clock, and they cannot get time to rest again to go back for work. Some people, even their children, they cannot see them till weekend before they will see them. At least traffic in Lagos, we have problem of traffic in Lagos. Some like those, let me say like those downfall drivers and Korekwe, they can park anyhow because of the passing. They need to carry passengers. They will park anyhow. And some people, they are blaming government. On that, I cannot blame government personally. Because we are contributing the problem of the traffic. Because some people, they carry down full park anyhow. The other motor that is coming private, it cannot get way to pass because of the downfall has blocked them and the other croquet. This is the problem that we are getting. Please, maybe government will maybe government will iron that kind of issues of that downfall. They can get place to park well. Maybe they can organize some securities to stay with them because the way they are parking in the road, the way they are passing is very bad. My advice for government, or say like my beg from government, because of the traffic issues, there are some roads that, like Lagos, at least government of Lagos State government, they are trying on the road. At least they are trying on the road because they have passed some state. But at least they need some. We need some another way to get road to make the traffic easy for people.
For the traffic issue, already since I came to Lagos, I've been experiencing it, and I know that the Lagos State government themselves, they have tried. This downfall drivers and all that, at times they park unnecessarily because nobody to control them. But if they can control, the traffic will move slow. If you go around now, even like as I'm coming from Cantonment now, if you see the way they even park, because nobody to control them, and they themselves are supposed to use their own initiatives to know that if I park like this, let me give people chance, but they are not doing it. And I come to discover that even human being, you know the right thing to do until you force him to do it. So if they can themselves use their own initiatives to know that the road is not for them alone, it's for everybody, the traffic will be discongested.
If you ask me, what should they do is there should be a pre-information before you create unnecessary traffic. The information is not well circulated before the traffic starts. Before people start applying, all of a sudden last mile will now put up a hold up, say that they're doing this, they're doing that. I don't think is right. There should have been a pre-announcement over time before the whatever maintenance they want to do will start up. And besides, another thing they should do also is, if you're blocking this way, create another route, a kind of shortcut. You can create another route, make it known to people. By so doing, the traffic will ease. As you're saying it now, it's a bit less now, but once people start coming back from work, all this place will be hectic. They start creating unnecessary chaos. Another thing Lagos State should look at is, why don't Lagos State create all these? We have sea, we have waterways. If Lagos State can come up with an idea or give the franchise out, not constraining the franchise to certain individual, certain tribe, it is becoming problem now in Lagos State. Some non-indigenous has money to invest in certain areas, but when they look at the unnecessary obstacles before you get the license to start operating it, all these things will affect the whole entire people that lives in Lagos. It's not a particular tribe, but if Lagos can change that mindset and come up with, it's time to do about this, do away with this. Let us concentrate on opening this place. It's not when you say you want to open the waterways, it just be on the radio, on the news. Meanwhile, you're giving license to certain people. You understand? That's what the Lagos State, the people that call themselves people at the higher place, people in the government, to think at, reason it together and know what to do. Let us expand this, not putting it to a particular people that will give license to. Doesn't make sense.
Initially, I don't see the main problem about this traffic or no traffic. When they are repairing road, they're supposed to find another means for the road users to use. Like today now, I've left my house since 6 o'clock, getting to Maryland by now, which the traffic is too much. So having they find another remedy before starting the work. The work is for the progress of us, for the useful of our road users. But they're supposed to look for another means. Like maybe if they are going to do it, they do it overnight. Let's say from between 12 and 4. And they will open road for the users. About the drivers own, the commercial buses. We don't need to blame them too much, because the cost of the fuel, that's one. Then to get the fuel to buy, I have to park my own car at home to join the public bus, because for the past 2 weeks now, I've been queuing at the petrol station at Ikorodu. We can't see petrol to buy. Even last month throughout, we didn't see petrol. There's a mobile petrol station beside my house. They didn't sell at all. They only sell their gas. So if the government can easily find solution for the scarcity of the fuel, I think it will be okay. And the people, transporters, even reduce their cost. Yeah.
Basically, the traffic is the bad road. It's not like Lagos is far or something. I'm coming from Ikorodu now. Most times from Ikorodu to this place, it doesn't take up to 30 minutes because of the BRT. So Lagos is congested already. We are crowded in Lagos already. So it's because of the bad roads that we have in Lagos. That's why we don't get to wherever we are going to on time. and the drainage that are doing in some particular environments. If those drainage are done very well, appropriately, anywhere you are going to, you get there very fast. So I think it's just basically the road. Motorists, road users, that's why we have those law enforcement to direct those ones. Definitely they will disobey the law. So we have those ones to curb their excesses most of the time. So yes, we have motorists that disobey the law, but that's why we have law enforcement agents to do that. So I think basically is the road, because when it rains, it's worse, especially during rainy season like this. The flood alone, if you are going somewhere that is supposed to take 1 hour, it will take you extra 1 hour to get there. So it's just the road. They should just work on the road. That's all.
It's lawlessness
On the part of
the users, and lack of proper strict enforcement of the law. That is it. Yes. For instance, you are turning your left. You are the same. You are in the extreme lane. It's at the point of turning that you start negotiating. So you are slowing down the people at the back. It's just, I'm just giving you one of the acts, one of the practice on the part of the motorists. Even the pedestrians too, we don't even maintain the pedestrian lane. We be at the middle. Until we hear voice or hear somebody, maybe we'll start quarreling and claiming rights.
What I think the government can do is to tell the public transport they should stop staying on the road carrying passenger, so it causes more to the traffic. A more reason is our road. The potholes on the road is causing some of the traffic also. But we can see what they are doing at Tojota now. They are trying to progress it so that the motor can move free and freely. That's it.
There you have it. From the responses we got on the streets, 3 very key recurring themes came to the fore. One is information. Government has to provide more information per time as to its activities, whether it's road repairs or even especially the effort it is making in integrating transportation, integrating the modes of transport, water, rail, and in addition to road. And also, they talked about improvement of road infrastructure, mitigating potholes and so on. So we know the government is listening, but it is also the role of us, the road users and viewers at home, to make sure that as responsible citizens of this mega city, we play our part. That's been the show for today. I thank you for watching. I hope you join me next week at this time and yet another edition of the Lagos Transportation Agenda. Until then, this is Austiniya, your host, saying take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and always be a responsible citizen of Lagos State and Nigeria. Bye-bye and God bless.